Curtain Jerks is brought to you by Audible.com. Get your free audiobook download at audibletrial.com/comedy podcast network. Over 100,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android. Whoa! Lightning! Smoke!
Yeah! Love to read. Yeah!
Macho Man Randy Savage, what are you doing here?
Yeah, love to read. Talking about reading. Yeah, got a book right here.
Hey, wait a minute. You know, with audible.com /audibletrial.com/comedy podcast network.
There's a lot of slashes in there. I don't know if any of those are accurate.
Really? Let me try that again. You know, at audibletrial.com/comedy podcast network, you can read things with your ears on your iPhone, your Android, your Kindle, or your MP3 player.
What do you mean? I don't have to pick up a book no more?
Yeah, you had the most muscular pinky I'd ever seen when you picked up that book.
That's right. See, the problem is that I have with books is they're my enemy. Yeah, because I always get paper cuts. That's why I always got tape on my fingers.
Macho Man Randy Savage, you don't have to cut your fingers anymore on books. You can listen to these books.
No more paper cuts?
No more paper cuts.
The beauty of Audible is I got no more paper cuts, so I can read even more with my ears.
That sounds like a hell of a slogan. The beauty of Audible is no more paper cuts.
No more paper cuts for the Macho Man. No. So you telling me that I gotta pay for no more paper cuts?
See, that's the beauty part, Macho Man Randy Savage. With this, you get a free audiobook once you use the Curtain Jerks promo code.
Free audiobook? Yeah, dig it.
That's free, and then you're also going to be free of paper cuts.
Free of paper cuts, free downloads, free everything. The show is free. I like it.
You know what, Macho Man Randy Savage? You're welcome.
Let's go to the circus.
Let's do it.
Welcome, everyone, to Curtain Jerks right here on the Comedy Podcast Network. I'm Scott Narver.
And I'm Steve Sears.
I'm talking quick.
Talking quick.
I'm talking too fast.
Hey, slow it down. It's Curtain Jerks. It's time for people to get their news and their comedy wrestling entertainment.
That's right. There's no more pay-per-views this week. It's finally a week without a pay-per-view.
A week without a pay-per-view is I was going to say A Day Without a Mexican, but I never saw that movie.
Oh, right. It's a movie. I'm like, what does that mean? A Day Without a Mexican?
I think it's on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
Check your cues, everybody.
They now call it lists.
Oh, on Netflix?
Yeah. I think it's because people couldn't spell Q.
It's true. You know what the problem with Netflix is now? If you watch 3 different movies, you get 4 lists based off of those 3 different movies.
Yeah, you do.
Each. So it's like, because you liked Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, and then because you like stupid horror films.
Because you watched NWO, you'll like Bo Jackson.
Exactly.
Hey,
so did you watch... You watched NWO on Netflix?
I did not. I own the Blu-ray.
How is it? There's over 9 hours of footage, I understand.
I haven't watched it.
Really? I went to the Wikipedia page and tried to just read the whole history of the NWO. Apparently, there's a shadowy organization tied to the Illuminati that's in charge of our financial markets.
Is that right?
Yeah, the New World Order.
Oh, and then they put it in the new Grand Theft Auto game.
Oh, did they?
And then, then you play the stock market.
Yeah, that's why Hulk Hogan's got, his real hair is dark, guys. Mm-hmm. Think about it.
Yeah, he's actually Trevor in that game. Mm-hmm. That's Hulk Hogan at home.
He shaved his mustache off.
He takes his hair off.
A lot of cardio. Mm-hmm. A lot of cardio. Great game.
I haven't played it yet.
Neither have I.
But you've seen it.
Backseat gamer over here.
Oh.
I pointed at myself.
Go left. Go left. Go left. Go left.
Good.
Shoot that guy. Shoot that guy. Shoot that guy.
Steal that car.
So, you can tell this is a comedy wrestling podcast, every week bringing you the funniest things in wrestling. You know, as you bring it up, video games, I got sitting right over there, haven't opened it yet, just picked it up.
Let's describe it to them.
WWE 2K14. Now, I know what you're thinking, like, oh, what system did you get it on? Xbox 360, because I enjoy gaming. And I didn't just get the regular edition for the normies out there.
No. Scott got a console box that really makes it difficult to stack on top of other games. Listen to this. You hear that? It sounds like metal. You hear that? It's metal.
Is it?
Yeah, it's tin.
Well, okay, it's tin.
It's like a big cookie tin. Or a biscuit tin.
I got the Undertaker Phenom Edition, which is a coffin.
It's literally a tiny. It's like a cat coffin. It's like a coffin for a cat. It is a small.
Which is great because my cat just died.
Yeah, it's perfect. He has a tin coffin that has the Undertaker logo on it in purple. It says Phenom Edition.
The symbol.
The symbol. Like you have to keep this up. Like people have to see this.
Oh yeah.
Like this isn't something you can't just put.
I'm proud of my dead cat.
Yeah, that's right. Like, hey Scott, well, come on over and bring your video games. And it's like you can't fit this in your backpack. You got to wear this on your back, like a character from another video game, Red Dead Revolver, the guy with the minigun in his coffin. You know what I'm talking about.
I do know what you're talking about. My cat's name was Ernest Miller the cat.
It's true. It's true. Strangely enough, the only pictures of the Undertaker on the back and screenshots, American Badass Undertaker.
Yeah, because it's got normal Undertaker in there. It's got like a classic Undertaker, and it's got the new Undertaker with the mohawk and all that.
Whoa. You have an exclusive Undertaker-themed controller skin.
That's right.
A decal for the Xbox controller.
Mm-hmm.
You have the WWE Undertaker The Streak Disc 1 on DVD.
That's right. That's the only downside of having it on Xbox 360 is they don't give you a Blu-ray because it doesn't have a Blu-ray player in the system, so they just assume you don't have one, so you get the DVD.
You're lucky they didn't force you an HD DVD of Undertaker The Streak.
No, I'm not, because I have an HD DVD player, and I would have loved to have had it.
You would have been the one person who could have enjoyed that.
You goddamn right I am.
That's great quality. There's also an Undertaker poster in here.
Yeah, autographed.
What?
By the Undertaker.
No, really?
Yes.
For reals?
He rose from the grave to sign it. Look at it. Isn't it signed?
Yeah, but how could they get a picture of the signature that he took if there was a picture if it's inside this?
Oh, good point.
Mm-hmm.
So that picture's forged.
I think that's a forged picture. I think inside you have a genuine Undertaker autograph in here.
Yeah, because last year I got the collector's edition for 13, and it had a Stone Cold autograph.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Soon you're going to be able to combine both their bank accounts.
If only that one came in a beer cooler. Then I could put my cat on ice.
Oh man,
Ernest
that would be
Miller
great. On ice.
My cat.
Are you gonna take a picture of this and put it up on the Facebook?
Sure, I'll take a picture of that.
I'm more excited. You showed this to me briefly when you arrived. I'm more excited now having it in my hands. Hold this.
I have.
Doesn't that feel good?
It feels fucking great.
It's very cool.
Yeah, at the GameStop, they were a little confused. I said I'm picking up WWE 2K14, and they went, okay. The Phenom Edition. What? The Phenom. It's, if you look at the account, it's on there.
That's when another employee came up and tried to rouse the employee who just fainted from shock.
Well, yeah, the manager goes, I know what that is.
Yeah.
And then he got it.
He gave you a low five. Not a high five, but a low five.
What is this, 3 feet tall? 2 feet tall? I'm not good with that. How tall am I, Steve? Am I 17 feet?
You're 7 feet tall. That's an old school G.I. Joe and a half. That's like if one G.I. Joe had another G.I. Joe on his shoulders.
And then with the current G.I. Joes, that's like 6 G.I. Joes.
I think that's about 6. No, maybe that's 4 G.I. Joes standing on top of each other with the one on top with his. And when you say current G.I. Joes, you mean the ones from the 80s, right?
They make those still.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, if only I could become a child again.
If I tell you, here's what you need to do sometime when you have a lot of time in your hands and you feel pretty good about yourself. Toywiz.com, I believe.
Toywiz.
And it basically has all toys out there on the market now.
Awesome.
And you can see by, you can look at G.I. Joe, WWE, all Ninja Turtles, and see what there was and still attempt to buy that stuff and see what they're still making now and become a kid again. And then after about 20 minutes, you go, what the fuck would I even do with all this stuff? Like,
I guess I'd put them by my computer and then put them in my cubicle and stuff. But there was a Comic-Con exclusive from last year or a couple years ago where it was the 8-bit Freddy Krueger from the Nintendo game, where he's only got 3 stripes on his chest. And then there's also the 8-bit.
What was it?
It was just an action figure.
Oh, really?
And then there was an 8-bit Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th Nintendo game, where he's all blue, he's got a purple mask, purple shoes, and purple hands.
So those figures are awesome, but the games suck.
The figures make the game. That's what I can tell.
Yeah,
what would be great?
This was the best part that came out of a game that it didn't have this.
A Friday the 13th video game where you play as Jason. That's what people would want to play, I think. Or if a God of War, but like with Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, next week I'll be talking all about this game because I will be playing it incessantly. Is that the word?
Obsessively? Incessively.
Compulsively? I'll be playing the shit out of this game.
Oh, how about this? Ruthlessly. You're going to be playing that game ruthlessly.
I will be playing it ruthless aggressionly. Slapping Kurt Angle in his mouth.
Ruthlessly aggressively.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll be playing it like Dr. Ruth.
Nice. Is Kurt Angle in that?
No. They've announced the DLC and everything. The only thing that's super fucked up, there's somebody else's name I came up with. But
besides the fact that your cat is inside this coffin.
Not yet. I got to open this first, and then my cat will go right inside. Ernest Miller the cat. And no Roddy Piper.
Really?
Yeah, for WrestleMania mode, you got Hogan and everything, but no Piper.
Maybe.
And you got Bret Hart, there's no Piper.
I always assume they have like a DLC backdoor for that, where it's like, oh, are we on good terms with them now? Put the DLC in.
They've announced all the DLC everybody's going to have. Virgil's going to be in this game.
What?
This didn't even come with a Virgil autograph.
You
have to go to any convention in the world to get that.
You have to pay for those.
And he'll be there, but this, you're going to get Virgil if you pay for him.
Mm-hmm.
And then that money goes in his pocket. So you're helping Virgil out, everybody.
Oh, yeah, you're helping Virgil. You know, no Piper, but you're helping Virgil out.
Well, what's even bigger than this game potentially was Hell in the Cell.
I liked this pay-per-view, Scott.
It was a good pay-per-view.
It was a really good pay-per-view.
What was your favorite match?
I really liked the tag team match at the beginning. I thought that was very cool. I liked Daniel Bryan and Orton a lot, actually. I thought that was pretty cool. I
watched that match twice, and I think there was a lot of expectation the first go-around, and I enjoyed it way more the second time.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know what it is about Triple H and Shawn Michaels in a Hell in the Cell having to really talk out their storyline, like how they did at WrestleMania.
Yeah, maybe they're just like someone's really big at like, ooh, yeah, you guys can't punch each other and stuff, so like just really talk it out.
Yeah, it was all that like, just let me do my job, okay?
God!
You know, we should talk to Triple H about that. He loves to talk so much.
Yeah, let's do it. You want to call him?
Yeah, okay, let's call him up.
All right, I'm dialing.
All right, good.
Find your dreams and time to say hello. Hello? Hello? Is this ringing?
Hello?
Hello?
Triple H, is that you?
Hey, is this on? I felt a vibration.
Well, what were you singing?
What?
You were singing something before you picked up the phone.
I was just toweling off at the gym, just sometimes I sing to myself.
Hey, you know what must be nice?
What?
You don't have to dry your hair anymore.
No, it's all gone.
Yeah, it's that you shower, you're good to go.
That's right. What? Yeah, when I shower, I like to sort of go, I make the motion of toweling off, like tightening a big old bathrobe, Hey, it's just something I do to remember that I just got out of the shower.
Wait, I'm trying to picture this. You're toweling off, and then you make a motion of tying a bathrobe with
kind of like if I was motioning that there's a belt around my. You think there's just a belt around my waist? That also is my towel. I wear my towel like it's a belt.
You wear a championship towel.
That's right.
What does the championship represent?
Well, for a lot of people, not my genitals, because it doesn't cover them up. So I just walk around the locker room with a towel around my waist. Literally tied around my waist like a big ribbon.
So you're the shower champion?
Yeah!
That's where you got your love of spitting water in the air, was the shower.
Guilty as charged. I'm sure that's not what you called about. You don't want to hear about my personal habits now that I'm a big COO.
Well, I mean, I didn't watch your latest DVD yet, but do you go into that on the DVD about the shower origins of the spitting of the water?
I don't know. Some intern put that DVD together.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. The majority of the time, I'm not even in the interviews. It's just a computer-generated image.
What number of DVD is this for you?
I don't know, but I certainly know what number paycheck it is.
What number paycheck is it?
A lot.
Oh, okay. What's been your favorite DVD of you so far?
The Chaperone.
I didn't mean to laugh at that. I apologize.
No, it's a comedy for the full family.
Right. The full family?
A full family, but no half families. If you were missing a family member, don't enjoy The Chaperone.
That's pretty harsh. Are you sure you want to put that out there like that?
It's what's good for business.
All right. Oh, it's good for business? Usually you say it's what's best for business.
Not if you're culling the herd.
Okay. Triple H, the Hell in the Cell happened, which was a big event.
Yeah, the Hell in the Cell match happened. It's really important that people know that the Hell in the Cell match happened in Miami. HBK was refereeing. I had a very intense, personal, dramatic moment with him in the cage. Orton had a match with Daniel Bryan, but Shawn Michaels and I really had to work out our differences and just talk our way through a lot of stuff. And he's got things going on with him because of his river adventures, and I'm running a company, but he's like coming back into the scene and I'm controlling stuff. So, you know, I can go about it for a while. It's all about storytelling. It's about storytelling.
You really like to play up you two talking in a Hell in the Cell rather than getting your hands on each other and, you know, beating each other up.
Can I get straight with you? Straight talk for a second, Scott Narver?
Sure. Is your towel on you?
Oh, you know it.
Okay.
I like the sound of my own voice, you know? I really just enjoy the sound of my own voice. I think a lot of people should know that I enjoy the sound of my own voice.
You're slipping into character voice right now.
Everybody knows I like the sound of my own voice.
This is you're slipping into your promo voice
I hope
now.
you're ready for a 27-minute promo to start this episode of Curtain Jerks.
I don't
Because
know.
that's how you get momentum. You give me the microphone.
Well, we're actually going to try and keep this one a little shorter. We had busy days today, so.
Oh, do you? Well, I'll tell you who's got a busy day. Good for business, busy Dave.
Busy Dave?
All right, let me check my notes. Hold on.
Good for business, busy Dave.
That's right. That's a guy who works real hard, opposed to lazy Liam.
So this is like average Joe.
I don't know what you're talking about. See, that's my character voice.
Oh, okay. Were you just improvising right there?
Yeah, I just sort of get into the flow of things, give me a microphone, or in this case, my cell phone, and I just kind of just go for it.
Triple H, do you work with a script?
What?
Do you work with a script?
Let me check my script.
All right.
No.
Oh, right. Well, I guess that answers that one. Do you wish the industry went back to people not using scripts?
I think in a lot of ways, if we went back that way, people wouldn't do what I said. So it's really important to me that people do what I say. I don't want people to think I'm narcissistic or power hungry. I have the power, and I am a narcissist. Don't think about it. Know it. I'm a narcissist and I'm power hungry.
Can I know a couple of things that you've said to guys that you want them to do?
Like in the locker room?
Yeah. Like Titus O'Neil. What have you told Titus O'Neil?
I told him to just be himself, but, you know, just get out there and kind of move his hips a little bit when he goes out to the ring.
Okay. What have you told...
He hasn't done it. I don't know why.
Okay, what have you told Sweet Tea Tensai?
Oh, yeah, that's great. I want him to go around. I want to move his hips a little bit when he goes out to the ring so everybody knows how sweet that tea is.
Oh, okay. What about Oksana?
Oh, Oksana, that's a lovely lady. I just want her to sort of move her hips a little bit when she goes out to the ring so everybody knows what a sexy lady she is.
Okay, and just to wrap this up, El Torito.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, well, just final thoughts.
The little bull?
Yeah, the little
bull.
bull.
I tell him to move his little hips around a little bit when he goes out to the ring.
All right, well, that seems in a pattern.
You know, there's a series of fancy restaurants. There's El Torito. It's like a Chevy's.
Yeah, they're both terrible.
Yeah.
Chevy's
There's
is
also
worse.
a fancy El Torito that's more expensive.
El Torito Grill.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Yeah.
know.
That's where I go for my carb loads.
Your carb loads?
No, when I go get blown in my carb loads.
Oh, so when you win bets with Stephanie.
That's right.
What do you think about Randy Orton being champion?
I don't know. I bet that Daniel Bryan was going to win, so I really blew that one.
What? You bet that Daniel Bryan was going to win?
I'm not in charge. Most of the time, I think that Shawn Michaels is just going to screw me over, you know, so I just kind of let it happen.
So who do you have to go blow at an El Torito Grill?
Guess I never thought of it that way before.
Well, you made a bet with someone, so I assume it's blow for blow, right?
I hope so.
Do you have to blow Stephanie, or did you make a bet with someone in the locker room?
I bet the Big Show.
You bet the Big Show?
When we're not on camera, we're good friends. Real good friends.
So you have to blow the Big Show?
Whoa. When I say blow, I'm talking about the wrestling term of blow, which is when you're both trying to eat as many free chips and guacamole as you can. What are you talking about?
I assumed you were talking about blow jobs.
Yeah, it's a job where you have to eat as many chips as you possibly can and finish the guacamole with your hands.
So Triple H, it's fair to say that you have to do a blow job for a Big Show.
Yeah, I'm doing the job.
Triple H has to do a blowjob for the Big Show.
Put it on a t-shirt, brother.
All right. Hear that, NXTs? So there you have it. Triple H, thank you so much for being on the show. Thanks for even doing some of your character voice and giving us some insight.
Hey, it's all about the acting process. I'm going to be doing some squats. I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay, put pants on before you do that.
Why
Why didn't he hang up before he started doing squats? That was so bizarre.
Squats are hard.
Squats are hard.
Oh, man, they are terrible.
I don't like them.
Yeah, but you got to do them.
I don't.
Yeah, you do.
What says who?
The working out.
No, I don't have to work out anymore.
Thomas J. working out.
Ernest Miller, my cat, is dead, so I don't.
Oh, take some time off. Recoup, you know.
Just take some sad time.
Take some sad time.
I look at this and I just keep thinking about how I'm going to shove a cat in here.
I'm sorry I put that thought in your head.
That's all right. You know what? Costumes. By the time we record this, it's October 30th right now. Halloween's coming around the corner.
Or actually, Halloween's going to have come and gone around the corner.
Yeah, Halloween came on the corner. And
Watch your step.
yeah, watch your step. It's Hollywood, so there's a lot everywhere as it is. Do you have your costume all set?
I'm not dressing up for Halloween.
You're not dressing up for Halloween? You're not going to a party and you're going to dress up?
No, I'm hoping to watch Halloween at home. Maybe have a pizza.
A pizza?
I watched Bram Stoker's Dracula the other night with a pizza, and it was great. The pizza loved it. The pizza loved the costume design, the production design. Thought Keanu Reeves actually wasn't that bad. Anthony Hopkins, a little hammy.
Yeah, what does it think about Gary Oldman as Old Man Dracula with the hairdo and everything?
But very compelling. He looks like an old man.
Okay. It thinks the hairdo's fine, like doesn't comment on it.
It's a strange butt hairdo, but it wasn't as distracting as when I was 8.
Does the pizza say one overall opinion, or does each topping chime in on it as well?
Scott, it's a pizza, not a magic pizza.
Well, silly me. I haven't talked to my pizza in a long time.
Well, the cardboard box is its mouth.
I see.
No, I don't have plans for
Every
Halloween.
time I say something, I get colder.
I'm going to spend the day with my girlfriend. We're going to do...
Is she gonna dress up?
I don't know. We weren't going to get costumes. Like, we were just going to eat good food and watch horror movies, I think.
Let me ask you this. Okay, you're going to a party. And it's a Halloween party, and it's wrestling themed.
Okay.
And you're gonna
Wait,
dress
whoa.
up.
Is it like cool wrestling theme, or is it like anything goes wrestling theme?
Anything goes wrestling theme.
Okay.
And-
So it's not a bunch of posers that are going to get up in my face because they think they're way too cool for school because it's a wrestling party?
No.
Okay.
You
You know what I mean?
I do, but everybody's cool. It's from all eras of stuff, but they say comfortably, it's like, hey, come to the party, but dress up with something wrestling oriented. And if you bring people too, tell them to do it too, because it's just part of the fun. Like, that's what this party is. So you and your girlfriend are gonna dress in wrestling costumes. What are you guys gonna dress as?
I think it'd be fun to dress up in suits and wear luchador masks, so we look like classy luchadors.
That's what I did when I was on the cruise ship.
Yeah, that's a great costume.
I wore a Rey Mysterio mask in a suit.
I saw a picture of this.
Mm-hmm.
What would you wear?
I was Rey Mustachio because I had the Hulk Hogan mustache.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
No, it didn't really go over that great. Except for like 4 dudes on the ship that were all wearing masks too, and we all took a picture together. I have no idea who those guys are.
Scott and a 5th dude right now, 2 years later. All right, that's a great costume.
So your girlfriend would wear a suit and also a wrestling
No,
mask?
she wear like a cocktail dress or something.
Ooh, what luchador mask would you put on her?
My favorite luchador masks, I don't think they make, are the ones from Saturday Night Slam Masters. There's El Stingray, and then there's do you know what I'm talking about? There's Stinger.
I'm not that familiar with that game.
There's
I
El
remember playing
Scorpion,
it, but I
and
don't remember it that
there's
well.
Scorpion, and there's Stingray, and those are the 2 masks. And one is the mesh mask with the 2 horns.
Okay.
That's sort of very futuristic, Gotcha Man, and then
Gotcha, man.
Gotcha Man. No, like Battle of the Planets, Gotcha Man, and then
Stupid.
idiot. And then,
Oh, that's where the elitist party is, over
Yeah.
at Gotcha Man, where all the hipsters are that give you shit.
oh man, you dressed up like Owl and you don't know Gotcha Man? It's like, I just thought it was a cool costume. Well, it's the precursor to Voltron. You mean the precursor? The precursor, all right?
Predacursor, because he's also a predator.
All right, blah. And then, I don't know, masks. Something cool. Blue and orange masks.
Okay. I like this.
How about you?
I'm just going to wear Damien Sandow robe.
Yeah, you've got a great robe. You should go for it.
My friend Steve got it for me, so I'm going to milk the hell out of that thing.
Yeah, dude, grow your hair out long.
Yeah.
It's commitment, Scott.
I know.
It's a commitment.
I'm gonna be wearing it, but I thought about getting the black hairspray, to do that and do the beard.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know how Hulk Hogan does it. I don't know how he sprays that beard black.
He covers his eyes. I think that's your problem.
Well, then what? What
Then you
about the
spray.
cheeks and the neck?
No, you get a little cardboard cover that you hold there and you spray, and then you spray on the other side. It's a decal. He puts a decal on his face and he sprays it.
See, I don't have a Scott decal where I can just rest it over my face and then just spray that part because I'm going to be terrible at it. It's going to go like right in my ear.
Well, maybe send it out to the internet. They keep solving all our problems. We need a Scott decal.
Yeah, we need a Scott decal. So if you want to come over and trace my face with a X-Acto knife and some cardboard,
Trace my face. Trace my face.
that'll be the theme song we use for it. A gigantic thank you to Andrew Chitwood for sending us a picture of Earl Hebner in the chicken coop.
That is the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. It's really strange when we get confronted with the things we say.
I love it.
And I don't mean it like there's the offensive stuff we say, but the weird, bizarre, abstract stuff and then getting to see it real, that's just mind-boggling.
I love it.
And did you notice that the chicken coop that was selected was very similar to the chicken coop you had mentioned, Scott, and not the chicken coop Earl Hebner had mentioned?
Yeah, that's the chicken coop I know. That's the chicken coop I grew up with.
You picked a common chicken coop that's good that everybody's comfortable with.
But who's to say that's the only picture out there of that? So if there are more pictures, send those to us. We'll put them on our Facebook page.
Let's not get greedy. I think we were very fortunate.
Oh, no, I'm just saying, like, the one is out there. If you happen to see more, if you listen to this at another time.
Chicken coops beget chicken coops?
Mm-hmm.
I like this kind of.
This is October 30th, 2013. Someone may be listening to this a year from now and go, wait, Earl Hebner in a chicken coop? I think I've seen that. And then they send their photo.
Or 30,000 years from now when aliens are listening to our podcast and they're like, what is this Halloween? And then they have their section.
It was a precursor.
The precursor.
To Thanksgiving and Christmas.
What do you think, Lord Pizza Box?
So cold. Of course, we made the promise to you before. If you rate and review our show on iTunes and email the proof of it, we will give you a personalized recording of your favorite character from the podcast to you. We've had a couple of these so far that have emailed us, and we're in talks and seeing which characters you want. And so please keep sending them. Keep sending them our way, because what we found out was there's not just an overall iTunes store. There's iTunes all over the world. There's a UK store, a Canadian store.
Canoons.
Yeah, Canoons. So I don't know how many stores there are. So if you're, somewhere else in the world, we see the U.S. ones because we deal with U.S. iTunes. So you have to show us. You have to tell us. I didn't know that it's all over the world.
How shouldn't we be able to check the international iTunes?
You gotta get a badge from M in order to do that.
Oh, you gotta get it's the Freedom of Information Act, but first you've got to get your 00 license.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's. I mean,
well, it took me a second. A badge from M, and I was like, you mean the Apple Store? We've got to go to the Apple Store?
Hey, how can I help you?
Hi, I'm looking for M.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh,
Mr. Mistopheles.
You're a cat. You're a talking kitty cat.
Yeah. I'm about 2 feet tall.
Oh, do you need some water?
There's no point. I'm going to die soon.
Wow. Well, I just need to find out how to access. I run a podcast with my friend, and I need to figure out how to access the international iTunes analytics.
Oh, blood.
Are you sure you don't want some water?
No, I just need a resting place for my soul.
Oh, Mr. Mephistopheles, I think I could help you out. Maybe a bit of a trade could help us out. I just need the international analytics for the iTunes website or program, and I can offer you a nice place to hang out.
Here you go. Here's the list.
What is this? Printer paper?
Yeah, it's printer paper.
It's got the little things on the side that you tear off with little chads.
They're used to use if you want them or not, or you could just tear them off.
All right. See you later, sucker. Yeah. I think it'd go a little something like that.
What a terrible comedian that puts it at the end.
I think it's to let people know that we didn't really record this in an Apple store today.
That's true.
With a talking 2-foot-tall cat that was dying of consumption.
We didn't, everybody.
He's got the tuberc.
It is time for the plug of the week. This week's pug of the week is a cute little pug named Mr. Mistopheles.
Oh man, our biological clocks are just clicking.
Man, I am just mushmouth today. The plug of the week this week is Afterbuzz TV. You've heard me mention Afterbuzz TV on the show before.
You've heard me mention Afterbuzz TV before.
We've been on Afterbuzz TV, and one of us continues to be on Afterbuzz TV.
So get your Afterbuzz and tell them Curtain Jerk sent you.
Yeah. You can watch me every week on WWE Main Event on Afterbuzz TV. It's also a podcast. You can listen to it on iTunes. And you can watch the YouTube show. It streams live when they record it, which tends to be at around 11 o'clock for us. You can see when I tweet about it, when we're going to go live. And it's on the next day on YouTube, on youtube.com/AfterBuzzTV.
It's a great opportunity to see what we look like when we're talking.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? I do it with Tom Connolly, who's very insightful and a fun gentleman. And then if you're going like, I don't know, I'm not sold. Sure, you try and be funny on there. What's the point of that? Maybe I've had enough of your funny.
What's the point of everything? There's the next thing that's going to come out of Scott's mouth is going to change my life.
It's like, all right, I get it. He's insecure about himself. Enough. I want to look at some pretty girls talking about wrestling. Oh, is that right? Because they got him.
Hello.
Markia McCarty and Gabrielle Loren. Two very charming, very insightful young ladies who are new fans. And it's exciting because you get to see their new fandom and their excitement for it while we're all jaded and hateful of everything and going, yeah, Cena, oh, that guy sucks. And they're excited. They haven't seen him yet and they want to watch. And they're easy in the eyes.
Youthful exuberance.
Because they put on makeup and try and get dressed for the...
Why don't you and Tom put on makeup and get dressed up? You're going to be on camera. There's nothing wrong with wearing makeup, Scott. A little bit of foundation, a little bit of man shadow.
Man shadow.
You know, like Richard from Lost.
I only know theatrical makeup. I don't know on camera
just grease paint. Just nothing but grease paint.
If I ever find my portfolio of my theatrical makeup class, I'll show it to you.
It's just Kabuki Scott.
Well, there's Old Man Scott. I think there's an animal one, I want to say, like a cat one.
God, I hope to God you find that portfolio. That sounds incredible.
So, yes, watch AfterBuzz TV. Comment on there. Let them know that you like me being on the show, because otherwise, who knows? Maybe they'll kick me off. Maybe they don't like me.
Should we leave that silence in?
No. So you can check them out on Facebook.com/AfterBuzzTV and follow them on Twitter @AfterBuzzTV. In case I get lazy and I don't tweet about it or something, they'll let you know. And it is time now for jerk tweets. Go to twitter.com and follow us @CurtainJerks and send us your hashtag jerk tweets. First one we got here is GT2010 says, if you could swing a steel chair at one wrestler, past or present, who would it be and why? And he says a headshot. It's a headshot.
So like a Attitude Era headshot.
Oh, yeah. Like you're giving a clean steel chair headshot to a wrestler, past or present. Who and why?
Like,
why are you doing this?
Like in the middle of a Sizzler or like the parking lot of a Vons?
Wherever it is.
Or the middle of Piccadilly Circus?
The WWF or E cameras caught this on tape earlier today.
Jeez.
So it doesn't go unnoticed, you know. It's in the library forever.
I would want to hit JBL. I would want to hit Bradshaw in the middle of a bar with a metal steel chair as Farouk.
Oh, you want to also be Farouk?
I want to be Farouk hitting John Bradshaw in the face with a steel chair.
Wow.
And we're both in our ring gear. We're both not wearing shirts. I've got my
You're not
armbands.
wearing the always pounding ass
I'm
shirt?
not wearing the always pounding ass shirt. I've got the armbands on.
Is this why you're hitting him?
No, I've got the armbands on, I've got the tights, I've got my boots, and we're both sitting in this bar like it's nobody's business. I politely get up. John Bradshaw stands up, turns to the dartboard. I say, "Hey, John." He turns back, and I say, "Damn!" And I hit him in the face with the chair.
Is it because the
Ain't
always
no
pounding
because,
ass?
man.
What?
Just happened.
That's the why. I was wondering about the why. It's not because of the always pounding ass shirts.
Did the tweet have a why?
Mm-hmm. Who
Why?
would it be and why?
Oh, why? I just thought it'd be incredible.
Well, there you go. That'd be incredible. I assumed it was because he approved the always pounding ass shirts. This is gay.
Farouk read that he was home that day. He was like, Yeah, man, t-shirts, go for it. As long as they sound cool.
I would be myself,
All right.
and I would hit The Rock immediately after the Royal Rumble match where he hits Mick Foley in the head with the chair way too many times.
Yeah, I remember
Right
that.
in front of Dewey and Nicole while they're filming Beyond the Mat. So it's,
do his wife and kids, right?
yeah, when he doesn't go and check on him, it's like, hey, Rock, go see how Mick Foley's doing. I'm busy. Like, go see how they're doing. And then he goes like, hey, how you doing, Mick? Wham! Right in front of Dewey and Nicole.
Nice.
And I said, I got your back. I'm looking forward to seeing this movie.
What's the story behind all those headshots? Like, what was Foley supposed to go down, or did he just keep getting up?
He basically told the story of Rock got too over-enthusiastic and just kept hitting him. Just kept feeling it. And it's like Foley was going with it and maybe at one point said, like, slow it down or stop. But Rock just kept doing it. Young kid.
Isn't he like 30 then?
No.
How old was he?
Remember his book came out when he was 25?
Jesus.
And that was probably 99 or 2000. And I remember reading it and go, yeah, you haven't lived enough yet to have a book. Your life just got interesting. And you stopped writing at that point.
My life is almost getting interesting. Like, I'm not going to have a book for another 40 years.
I'm a good 15 years away from just starting something cool.
Yeah. Jesus. 50, well, let's be a little bit more optimistic. 7 years for you, 35 for me.
All right. Brian Spoon 79 says, Bray Wyatt's spider walk was the creepiest thing I've seen in wrestling for years. What's creeped you out whilst watching wrestling? This was from WWE Battleground a month ago when Bray Wyatt did his spider walk, walking towards Kofi Kingston.
In gymnastics, guys, we call it a bridge.
A walking bridge?
I think so.
Oh. Did you do gymnastics?
Yeah, in junior high, I think.
Oh, I don't know.
I wish I kept at it. I'd want to be a professional wrestler now.
Can you do some now?
Yeah.
Oh, but be sure to make all the noises so the listeners know that you're doing it.
Okay, this is a headstand.
Uh-huh.
I'm doing a headstand.
Okay.
My head is on the ground. Now I'm going to push upwards to just do a handstand.
Whoa!
Now I'm doing a handstand.
Uh-huh.
And now I'm going to bring my knees backwards, Scott, to land in a bridge, which is how about it? No.
Whoa!
I am in a bridge. And if I walk my legs towards my head just a little bit more, then I'm up again.
Oh, wow. For half a second there, you look like a snail inside of its shell.
You mean like that weird sort of like...
There was just feet out, and the rest of you was completely compact.
Wow. Yeah, thanks, man.
It was very impressive.
What was the question?
What's
the creepiest thing about
I got
wrestling?
one.
I think I got one too.
Anything that Viscera or Big Daddy V does ever. But I will say the topper of anything that he's ever done was when he debuted as Big Daddy V and had his shirt off.
Was that on Raw?
It was ECW. And Matt Stryker was his manager. And he's just got these big, lumpy man titties. Like, they're not even man titties. It's just, since the man is so big, just these big, floppy
Breasts.
tires.
He has breasts.
They're bigger than breasts. Like, they're
He's got
so...
pectorals.
And they're covered in tattoos. And just any outfit that fits him in the first place, you're like, Jesus, where'd they get that? The look of this guy. That terrified me.
I was watching Raw the other night, and a spider was on my arm.
Okay.
It gave me the willies.
Was he talking about Raw with you? Like the pizza?
It was a spider, Scott, not a magic spider.
All right.
He kept asking me to change the channel to Impact.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, did you tell the spider that Tara doesn't carry around a spider anymore?
No, I squished him.
Oh. On your arm?
Yeah.
Ew.
Which then put his fangs into my arm, and he bit me.
All right. Wes the Rocker says, I think it is time to replace Swagger with a different GM. Maybe Edge or anyone else. Hashtag really anyone but Swagger or Steve.
Oh, wow. Thanks. I do not want the job. I'll tell you that much.
Well, you shouldn't. Contractually, you can't because you're a host.
Yeah, I'm talent.
You put that in quotes.
Did I?
Yes.
Oh, my God. I totally put that in quotes.
You put your own position in
35 more years till I get to write that book, Scott.
What this shit?
Whoa, hey,
What
Jack Swagger.
Shit is being said around here.
Hey, are your ears burning?
My ass was burning.
Oh, your ass was burning.
My ass was burning, and someone's jumping up and into it. Someone's jumping in my ass.
I don't think Wes the Rocker meant anything. Oh, I'm sure he probably meant tons of offense, and he didn't want you to be general manager anymore.
Well, what the shit? Doesn't he see me tapping guys out?
Oh,
I'm
well,
putting people in the Patriot lock, and I'm racking up some wins.
yeah, but that's on SmackDown. That's on Raw. How about this, Jack?
You want me to tap you out?
No.
Give me that foot.
Oh, gymnastics.
Stop.
Handspring.
Whoa, handspring.
Okay, all right. I didn't want to have to bring that
Pretty
out.
spry, Steve Scrotums.
Thanks, Jack. Are you happy being the general manager of Curtain Jerks?
I am ecstatic.
Oh, great. You're doing a wonderful job.
Yeah. Hey, I got more paper for us.
Really?
It's the kind with the little pull tabs. It's the printer paper.
Oh, why are we using that kind of printer?
I got it some at the Apple store.
That's the same printer with the green and white stripes.
Yeah. It makes a noise. It goes left to right.
How's it go?
It does a very precise printing job.
All right. I mean, you can see the actual pixels in that printing.
That's super fun.
I guess it is.
That's like watching animation.
It is like watching animation. Well, Jack, if you're having a good time, do you feel like you're doing a good job here at Curtain Jerks?
Oh no, I feel like I'm doing a terrible job.
What?
I'm focused on my wrestling and finding the Sasquatch. This is just kind of a hobby.
Really?
Yeah, this is just kind of, for funsies.
Now to think about it, is that why I'm standing in ankle deep's worth of water?
Oh yeah, we had a flood.
Oh.
We had a flood on Sunday.
All right, well, I'm just going to put my feet up onto my other rolling chair.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. No pipes have burst.
Okay.
I took a nap on Sunday, and I was sleeping on my side. I normally sleep on my back, so it's weird. I don't know where all this water came from.
You slept on your side?
I slept on my side. And my pillow was wet.
Wait a minute, you were napping on Sunday?
Yeah, I was napping on Sunday.
Well, who was taping Curtain Jerk Sunday Night Heat?
Oh, who is taping Curtain Jerk Sunday Night Heat?
Yeah.
The show that's just for us in the office here?
Yeah, just like a little interior memo show.
I set auto record.
Okay.
And Edge was doing it too.
Well, then why don't we play the tape from the interior memo to find out what happened when you took that nap on Sunday?
Okay.
All right. Jack, it's Edge. I'm going to step out for a second. Do you need any ice cream?
Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream.
All right, remember you had a big glass of orange juice before you went to bed, so if you have to go to the bathroom, remember to get up. All right, I'm going out.
I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man except for people that aren't from this country. I am a real American.
Well, this goes on for another 6 hours. I'm going to fast forward it real quick, okay?
Well, I was sleeping on an air mattress, so it appears to have sprung a leak.
Did you fill that air mattress up with water?
Yeah, so it's a waterbed.
Thank you, Jack. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
You know what's weird?
What's weird?
I would have thought it was him drooling out of the side of his mouth.
Oh, gosh. What an interesting conclusion.
That's why I'm not Batman.
That's why I'm not Robin.
But you know what? You should be, because you could do all those gymnastics.
Oh, Robin?
Yes. You totally. I'm sorry. What did you say?
That was my business meeting response. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I didn't listen to your pitch at all.
This, but tell me more about these investment opportunities in the Pacific Rim.
In the Pacific Rim?
Mm-hmm.
That's where the monsters come from.
It's also Asia Major, right?
What?
I don't know.
You mean the major of Asia?
No, the Pacific Rim. Isn't that the sort of Chinese, Japanese, Asia connection?
Oh, I don't know. I watched a documentary about it.
You know what? I should probably check the definitions of things before I start throwing words around.
No way. It's a podcast on the internet. You don't have to do that at all.
All right.
That's what listeners are for, to go, I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. It means this.
I'm so glad we don't have to have an editorial section for corrections.
No way.
Ugh. Because maybe it was Jack Swagger's drool.
Yeah, it was an audio tape.
Yeah.
And Jack has been doing kind of a shitty job around here.
Really?
But I don't want to replace him. He's been tapping people out.
I don't want to fight him.
I don't want to fight him
Because that's how
either.
you fire people, right? You have to fight them.
Yeah, you have to fight him. We've done it for quite a while, and we've just not received any more stories in a bit, but embarrassing wrestling encounters. We received one recently from Lucy Lopez, and we're going to read it on the show right now. Lucy says, I was at a WWE show. I had a cold, and when I came out of the bathroom, I saw a wrestler running through. I was laughing, but then the boogeyman ran past me. I screamed so loud. I don't like worms. I screamed so loud that I scared him. I'll never forget that day.
Wow.
Lucy Lopez scared the boogeyman.
That's scaring the boogeyman. You boogied the boogeyman.
That means he won't scare you anymore because you scared the boogeyman.
Yeah, you've conquered your own fears.
So I love these embarrassing wrestling encounters, as small or as large as they may be. I love them.
Send them in.
Send them in.
Tell them Curtain Jerks sent you.
That's us. Why would they? Nope.
Tell them Curtain Jerks told you to send them in.
to send you
Tell
in.
us that Curtain Jerks sent you.
Well,
Tell us who we are.
we'd be goddamn fools if we didn't talk to the new WWE champion.
This is a big get. This is the main event interview of our show today.
This is huge.
Yeah, this is big.
Guys, you've heard Randy Orton on the show before, and he's been in tough times. He's been not the champion. He's been, he's got a reputation for pooping in people's bags.
But never before have we talked to Randy Orton after such a highly contested, hot
And
streak.
hotly.
Hot.
It was
contested.
steamy.
Just
Did you see
so
that
many
steam
matches.
coming off that cell.
So much heat. Such a program with Daniel Bryan. Never have we talked to Randy Orton. And this time it's going to be different. The intensity that he has in that waiting room right now, he's about to burst in here like a horse right out of the gate.
Yeah, he's the WWE champion. Everybody, please welcome him back to the podcast, Randy Orton.
Scott Narver,
Oh, man.
Steve Sears, I hope you like the future of professional wrestling.
Man, you are
Randy
Orton.
Orton.
Yes, you are the top guy right now. You are the WWE champion. You must be fired up, ready to go.
You know it, Scott Narver. Today is a cheat day. I'm gonna have myself a cheeseburger.
You're going to have a cheeseburger today?
You know it. It's
Cheeseburger time?
a cheat day.
A cheese day.
Cheat day.
Okay. So,
I work out a lot, Scott Narver, and I worked out to the pinnacle of my ability, and that's why I'm champion.
right. Yeah, you had a epic
So now I can eat whatever I want for one day before I gotta get back in the gym.
All right, so you're going to have a cheeseburger. That's not a real big cheat, right? I mean, you got protein in
It's
there with the
gonna
meat.
have French fries on it.
Oh, okay. A French fry burger.
I put it there myself. It's waiting for me in the green room.
All right. And that's the only cheat you're going to do? No desserts? You don't have a sweet tooth?
I'm also gonna cheat on all the divas in the locker room by
Whoa.
taking a dump in your green room.
Wait. You're going to cheat on the divas by taking a dump in the green room?
Yeah.
Wait, in our
instead
green
of
room?
their bags.
Wait, in our green room?
Too late.
Wait, you took a dump in our green room?
You got it.
What? No, I don't want it. I
Look,
don't want to
it's-
got it.
It's floating in here right now on this ankle deep pond you got here.
Ah, come on, a floater. Randy Orton, look, I know you're a bad guy, but it doesn't mean you have to do it here where we're all friends.
Scott Narver, I'm a bad guy.
Okay?
And sometimes I gotta do what I gotta do, even though we're all
Friends?
Friends.
Okay. Randy, look, you can come on the show and you can just be yourself. You don't have to be taking shits here all the time. You don't have to shit on the green room floor. You don't have to shit in our bags here. You don't have to also shit and have it be a candidate for the GM like you did before.
Do you mean it?
Yes.
You really mean I can be myself while I'm here?
Yes, you can be yourself while you're here. You're pissing. You're pissing. Your dick is out and you're pissing.
Just being myself, Scott Narver.
This is the relaxed you. This is so in character. You're shitting everywhere, and now you're just taking
relaxation at last.
This is horrible. We had a flood. There's a shit floating around here, and now there's piss. You're still peeing. How are you still peeing? Stop. Please stop peeing. Okay, well, I don't want you to hurt yourself. No. No.
Oh, God.
No. Your Adam's apple disappears every time you stop peeing. We're going to have to record on the roof of the Comedy Podcast Network headquarters for the next several weeks because we're going to have to completely sanitize this whole place. All this furniture has to go.
Easily solved, Scott Narver. All I gotta do is RKO that bay window here in the Comedy Podcast Network penthouse, and all this will just wash away.
No, it won't. Look, you are a bad guy. Boo, Randy Orton. I boo you.
Did my job. Got him to boo me. Thanks for having me, guys.
Oh. He walked on the desk all the way out of here. It didn't touch his pee or poop or nothing.
That's terrible because he still waited in here, so when he walked on the table, he still left all the water that he'd walked through. Scott, don't move.
What?
There's a turd floating towards you.
Oh. Well, I don't know the tactic. Is it like a T-Rex in Jurassic Park?
Maybe it reacts by moving. How about this?
That's a strong shit.
Oh, but Jack Swagger's asleep over there on that desk and his mouth is open.
Oh, no. Oh, well, I guess this has come up. And Wes the Rocker, I think you're going to win out on this one.
All right. Well, you know what, Scott? I'm going to get up on my chair because the water seems to be raising for some reason.
All right. Things have gone terribly today for us. It's a good thing that I'm going to be playing this WWE 2K14 game all week.
To erase this terrible escapade?
Swagger's got... oh, wait. Over in the tech booth, I just see Bubbles. I don't see Edge.
Where is he?
He's under the water and piss.
I'm gonna go. I guess should I go rescue him?
Dive! Did you get him? Do you see him?
Durango. My blah 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 blah.
Oh, he's fine. All right, everybody. Whew. Things have gone terribly today. Things are a catastrophe. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Halloween to you, Scott.
Happy Halloween to you, Steve, even though you won't dress up.
It's like Christmas.
So you're not doing gifts on Christmas?
I don't know what I'm talking about.
If you do a wrestling Halloween costume, send it to us. We'd love to see it.
Yeah, send a picture. Send it the pictures.
And of course, the plug of the week, Afterbuzz TV. Watch a main event on there, and that's it. Curtain Jerks. I'm Scott Narver.
I'm Steve Sears.
Enjoy your wrestling, kids.
You have received this transmission from the Comedy Podcast Network. For more shows, visit comedypodcastnetwork.com.